This video we're going to tie the Royal Wulff. Nice dry fly pattern. I'm surprised I don't have it on my channel already, but let's go ahead and add it on there. I do things a little differently than most people. I'll explain it as I go. I know it catches fish, so hopefully if this teaches you anything, it's a fly that can catch some fish. So let's get started. I got a size 12 dry fly hook in the vise already. I've got my thread started. I'm just using a uni thread, 72 denier, black. So we got that started in the middle. We're going to tie on the tail material. This fly, something I do differently than most people, I'm using a black bear body hair. A lot of people use moose body hair. I could use deer body hair. I could use synthetic material. But this is the easiest material to work with. So I'll snip some off. Just like so. You can stack it. You don't have to. You can. You don't have to. I'm not going to. Go ahead and measure yourself about a hook shank length. I'm going to get some of these longer fibers out. There we go. And tie that in. I'm going to take that thread all the way back to about where the barb is. So, extra material, snip that off. Another thing I'm going to do that a lot of people don't. So I'm going to work my way back. I'm going to go under the hair 2 times. And what that does is it lifts it up just a little bit. Gives it a more flared up tail look. And I like that a lot better. Cool. There you go. Bear tail. Next step, we're going to get the body material on. And this fly uses peacock herl. I'm going to grab, this is size 12. Depending on the herl, you can get away with 2 to 4 strands. I'm going to go ahead and grab 2. I'm using strung peacock herl. So just grab you 2 pieces of that, 2 to 4 pieces of that. And then we're going to snip off the tips of it where it's more brittle. And then tie that in to the hook. We're going to go all the way back to where the tail starts. And then I'm going to take that thread forward to the eye of the hook, or close to a half hitch. And then I'm going to use a rotary function on this vise. So I'm going to place my bobbin cradle, and I'm going to start spinning that. Rotate that on there. You don't need a rotary vise to do this, but it helps. And I'm going to take this up about 3/4 of the way, right about there. Capture it. Another wrap to secure it. Another wrap to secure it. We're going to go in front of it. And then we're going to snip it off. Should leave you with that. Next step, I'm going to do something a little different here than most people do. I'm going to whip finish this. Then I'm going to snip off my thread. And there you have it. No, I'm just kidding. The reason I do this is because I'm going to use a red ultra thread to put in that hot spot that makes this a very easily recognizable fly. So this is how I do this. I'm gonna go halfway, roughly, a couple wraps back and forth, Snip off my tag end real close. A couple more wraps. Then I'm going to whip finish that. Snip that off real close. Add a little bit of UV resin. Just a little bit of UV. Gonna blast it. The UV resin darkens it a little bit, but it's still red. And now I'm gonna reattach my black thread right behind the peacock curl. Zip off tag end. There's that. Next step, I also do a little differently. Now, I've seen another YouTuber do this. I wish I could remember his name. Actually, I don't know if this is the exact material that they were using, but it's very similar. I don't have calf hair. I use the last of my calf body hair. And I have a bunch of white deer hair. But I don't want to use deer hair for the wing on this, for the post. So an alternative material that I found is I got this in a kit when I first started a long time ago. And I've never used it. It's junk, in my opinion. And I'm sure there's uses for it. You could probably use it for a bunch of different things. But I finally found a use for this material. If you strip out the middle of this, put this aside, you can use this for something later. You have this material. Now this material is in little itty bitty pre-measured, that's what I'm going to call it, posts that you can use on flies like this. So what I'm going to do, and this is super simple, take it, wrap it around the thread like so. Okay? Then bring it down right there. One wrap to secure it this way. Then you're going to go on this side. You're going to cross wrap it. Secure it this way. And then now you've got your wing. Now just figure 8 wrap it. Get it nice and secure. Then you're going to wrap around both of these like a parachute post. A couple times. This is just going to bring it up a little bit. You don't want to go too many. You want them to still be kind of apart a little bit, like so. Hopefully we didn't lose anything. But anyways, this is where I got. So now where I was leaving off is we're going to go ahead and cut it to size. So go ahead and guess where about a hook's length would be. I was cut down at an angle this way. You can go straight across. It gives it a different effect. But kind of measure out, I guess a good estimate would be go where the tail is roughly. A little bit lower than that. And then give it a good snip. It's a little bit long, but you can trim it up a little bit. So, okay, thread behind, and you're ready to tie in the hackle. Go ahead and grab a hackle. This is a really cool hackle that I'm using. It's not really a dry hackle, but it works. Let me grab a piece, I'll show you. I really like this. It looks really cool on the fly. So, strip off a little bit of the bottom. Strip off a little bit of the top. And then strip off a little bit more of the top. And you're going to secure it on there like so. Couple wraps in the front. snip it off so it doesn't go past the hook, and then finish securing it up front with a couple wraps. Then you can grab your hackle pliers and start wrapping. I do about 3 or 4 wraps behind the wing. So there's 1, 2, 3. Then I will jump in front of the wing. 1, do 3 more. 2, and 3. Capture it with your thread. 1, 2. Then pull it all back. And then 2 in front. 2. Have your whip finish tool. Take your hackle pliers off. It's a little easier. Whip finish. Try not to trap any hackle in there. 3, 4. Snip off your thread. Snip off the extra piece of hackle. And there's my version of the Royal Wulff. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It works, trust me, works great. I love this fly, especially for bluegill. Now, I know a lot of people use this in like a fast-moving water in rivers and streams, creeks, but I love this fly for bluegill. This catches a lot of bluegill. So go ahead and give it a shot. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here for this one. Appreciate you guys checking in. Until next time, take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next one.